Hey everybody, this is a quick little tutorial video for us before we get started on Cobblemon. So let's get straight into the important things here. The gyms. There are 8 gyms and a Pokemon League throughout the world, each one in their own unique biome, with one being in the Nether and the Pokemon League being somewhere in the end. All of them are within a 5,000 block radius from spawn, excluding of course the end in the Nether. They are just out there somewhere. Here at the spawn point of the world, there's this start/reset button. Make sure you get right up next to it and click the button, and you'll see this little green message in chat saying that it was successful, and you'll be given 2 little items. This is your badge box, so you can put all of your gym badges as you level up, and also your trainer card, where if you open it, you can see your name and your skin and also your current level cap. So this level cap will increase as you beat certain gym leaders. And so for example, from the start until you beat the first gym leader, you're capped at level 15, which is the level of the first gym leader's ace Pokemon. Once you defeat the gym leader, you can check your card again to see what the new level cap is. And this level cap applies to both leveling up and catching Pokemon. You won't be able to catch a Pokemon that is higher than this level. The only exception to the catching cap are Master Balls, and that's typically so that you can catch legendary Pokemon if you want, but those Pokemon you won't be able to use against any of the gym leaders or any of the trainers that spawn naturally around the world until your level cap actually matches the level of that Pokemon. But you can have them and you can show them off to people before you get to that point. When you defeat a gym leader, you'll be given an award like this, where you see these little things pop up in the chat. You defeated so-and-so, you've earned so much money, and it tells you what your level cap increases to. You'll also get a little goodie bag like this that includes all of your rewards, so you can open up to see what you get. One more thing about these gym leaders and their rewards, the code is currently set so that the closest player to the gym leader when the battle is over gets the rewards. And so the only one person can be fighting a gym leader at one time. That is not negotiable, because if the wrong person gets the rewards, it will screw up progression for both of you, and I'll have to reset both of you. So one person fights each gym leader at a time. If more than one person wants to fight the gym leader, then let me know, and I will just create a duplicate gym leader somewhere else so that more than one person can fight it. Also, you will definitely see gym leaders like this just spawning naturally around the map like NPCs. Do not fight these guys. You technically can, and it'll actually start a battle and things like that, but it'll completely screw up progression. Only fight the gym leaders that are actually in the designated gym towns. I'm trying to find a way to deactivate these guys so they don't spawn, but that's still in the works. So for now, just ignore them. A little bit more about the money system that we have going on here. As you can see in the bottom right of my screen, I have a certain amount of cobble dollars, and that quantity is what I get from fighting gym leaders and Pokemon trainers out in the wild, and maybe even some wild Pokemon. I'm not 100% sure on that one. But what you can do with it is come to certain Pokemarts spread in each of the gym towns. You can talk to them, or you can buy certain items like all of these Pokeballs. You can buy XP items. But this is what I really wanted to talk about. This is the coin transfer system that I added. Now what you can do is you can buy these gold coins for about $1,000, or not about, exactly $1,000 each. You can buy them, and see I have 20 gold coins now. It took the money out of my total down in the bottom, and if you look in your inventory, you have a purse in the top right. So if you're familiar with Terraria, this is the same money system as Terraria, and so you have gold and silver and bronze that you can store in here. I'm just using gold, so don't convert it to anything else. What you can do, you can click somewhere in the air, and the money will go into your purse. So now I have 20 more up in there. You can draw it by coming like up here, clicking how much you want, and clicking down, and it'll go into your hands just like this. This money allows you to buy and sell with other vendors in the world. So for example, we have the seed seller here. If you want to buy some mint seeds, you can do this with these coins. Now, these other traders can't use the cobble dollars, and so to get around that, I implemented this gold coin system. So now I have these gold coins. I don't want any more seeds. What do I do with it? You can come back to the Pokemart, crouch, and click on these guys. This is the sell screen, where you can then sell your coins for the exact price that you bought them. And so all that money goes back into your cobble dollars. Now, this cobble dollars does not go away when you die. And so it's safer to keep the money stored as cobble dollars than in coins for that reason. But you can convert it to coins to buy things from certain traders around the world, like in the Pokemon games, and then convert it back. Now, there are certain mods in this mod pack that are limited on purpose so that I can use them sparingly and as rewards for certain things. Now, backpacks and waystones are two of those mods that I have limited that you will get as gym rewards throughout your adventure. Now, every village has their own waystone built into it. This kind of acts as the fly system from the Pokemon games, if you're familiar with it. So from any gym location, you're able to teleport to any other gym location, which makes it a good little hub, if you will. And so from here, I can teleport to Oak's Lab and really anywhere else once you discover the different waystone. There's also a Cobblemon breeding mod that has been added, and this is called the Pasture Block. And using this, you can breed certain Pokemon. Now, for example, I'm breeding my Alakazam and my Gallade, both of which are out and about wandering around somewhere around here. There's one of them. With this mod, you can create Pokemon with better IVs and certain characteristics that you want. And then we're going to compete with these Pokemon in this arena right here for our very own tournaments with our IV trained, EV trained Pokemon, however cool you want to make them. Also here at spawn, we have a familiar face. This is Professor Oak, and using him, you can check your Pokedex progress. Now, if you look at that, it says that I have 1.15% of the total Pokedex completed. There are certain milestones. Once I get to 5%, I'll get rewards called Trainer, I'll get Rookie, and every 5% increasing, you get new rewards given to you by Professor Oak, with the 100% being Arceus, and this is the only way in the mod pack to unlock this Pokemon. Finally, let me talk to you about a couple rules that we're going to have operating on the server. Number one, all the gym towns are within a 5,000 block radius from spawn, right here where I am right now. Our bases need to be within that same radius. There is no world border on this world so that we can explore and look for legendaries and certain structures that spawn them, but we don't need to live that far out. It's a little excessive. Let's keep this world size as little as possible. Number two, each one of the gym towns should be claim protected. So nobody should be able to break or place anything in that region, including creeper explosions and other mob happenings. However, you should be able to interact with anything and everything in there, whether it be doors, chests, anything like that. And so it shouldn't affect y'all's experience. It's just going to keep it safe, make sure nothing bad happens to these builds. Anyway, I think that's about it for things I have to tell y'all before we get started. This has been a really long time coming. Ava and I put a lot of work into the different builds and to the server side things. We're really excited to have y'all on. It's going to be great. See you soon.